Sadaşivasamaranbhaham Shankaracharya Asmadacharya Okay guys, so just camp start, we finish the puja in the first class. Now the first class, you got all those cards. I am going to do only the first verse that is there on the left hand side. Everything else is Swami. Only one verse. So it says, Ardha Shlokena or Shloka Ardena Pravikshyami Yaduktam Grantha Kotivihi Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jivo Brahmeva Na. This is attributed to Shankara. There is a similar verse that comes in Vedanta Dindima. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jiva Brahmeva Na Apara Iti Vedanta Dindima. Both mean the same thing. Okay? Both mean the same thing. Here, Artha Shloka, in half a verse, I am going to tell. Not loud enough? In half a verse, I am going to tell you what is said in crores of granthas. In fact, in all the scriptures, what is said, I am going to tell you in half a verse. Half okay? In this making a verse, half is done. Now he has got half a verse. He says, Brahman Satyam, Brahma Satyam. Jagat Mithya. Jivo Brahmeva. Jiva is nothing but Brahma. Matter is over. He did not even require half a verse. Na aparaha is for emphasis. You will see it in detail. The translation is given there. But we will see it in detail. So this is attributed to probably the greatest teacher of Vedanta that we have known. Through his writing, of course. Personally, I have not met him. But through his writings. There is Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Bhagavad Pada Shankaracharya. Those days, people will say, all sannyasis have some ananda always in their name. Shankaracharya mein nahi hai. That time there were a lot of sannyasi traditions. So in the tradition that Shankara belonged to, Pada was his name. Govinda Bhagavad Pada was his guru. Gauda Pada was his grandguru. So Bhagavad Pada is Shankara. Shankara was a name given to him by his parents. So a term Acharya was added, Shankaracharya. Like some of you who knew me before I took the robes, I was known as Acharya Ram, the teacher. So Shankaracharya, Bhagavad Pada. So you always say Bhagavad Pada Shankara. You don't say just Shankara. I mean, प्यार से कर सकते हैं Shankara Shankara. But this is how the terms speak. It is after Shankara that the whole sannyasa system got more into systematic order, and we had what is known as the Dasanami sannyasis. Like we are all Saraswatis and Bharatis. Bharati, Saraswati are two surnames that we have. Like Brahmavidananda Saraswati, Brahma Prajnananda Saraswati. Why? Because the Guru is Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Why? His Diksha Guru was Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati. His Guru was Swami Shivananda Saraswati. So the Saraswati tradition traced back to Sringeri, Kanchi Sringeri, whatever. So Puri, Sagar, etc. will belong to Joshi, this Pita, Jagannath Puri Pita. Tirtha, etc. will belong to Dwarka. Vanam, Parvata, etc. will come under Joshi. So all the 10 are distributed among the 4 main tirthas. That is set up by Adi Shankara himself. By Shankara Bhagat himself. So that's how the divisions come under. So if you are in the tradition, for example, they are Sarasatis. So Sringeri. So what is the deity that we worship? Sringeri. Who's your familiar? Sharada Devi and Chandramaureshwara. Sharada Devi and Chandramaureshwara. Mahavakyam. Okay. I'll give you that. Tattva. So that is for contemplation. Nididhyasana. All that is there. I'm just giving you some information about the traditional system. Then once you take the room, that time there will be more things coming in all these traditions. Passwords, code words, etc. Like if you go to the Kshetra for Diksha, counts out. That's all the question you ask, counts out. You are supposed to tell your parampara, your this thing, your sampradaya, who you are sampradaya, for example, our sampradayas. Then it's further broken up into akhadas. 13 akhadas. 5 Vaishnava akhadas out of them. So they may not always be Advaitins. There is one all-woman akhada out of the 13. We belong to the Niranjani akhada. And the Murti that is worshipped, Ishvara is worshipped in the form of Kartikeya. North India for Kartikeya. Strange, no? You look at this. There is one culture across the whole country. It is Kartikeya. So Akhada sadhus are both, some of them are Shastradharis, who are experts in the weapons, in the art of war. And some are experts in Shastras. They are all the Shastradharis. That is into the text etc. So that is how some idea of the parampara etc. Because which is this I don't know. Sorry, a new phone, so I have no clue which media this that etc. I have to be on. Into my bag so that it doesn't disturb it. So these are all some of the traditional things that I think it's high time people had some awareness of it. And this Shastradhari thing came up because of Mughal invasions, etc. The society needed to protect it. So the Naga Akhadas came up with that, to protect the society from foreign invasions. We are not against anyone, but at the same time, historical facts are historical facts. Keeping that in mind, this is how it came. So now the Shastradhari part is low because the rule of law, order, etc. is high in independent India, hopefully. So because of that, that part of it will become low. And there were always a few who were experts in both, the Shastra and the Shastra, both. And that apart. So it was Shankara who formulated the whole thing properly. So, and he is also one of the most phenomenal Vedanta teachers. Some of you have seen a bit of the Brahma Sutra Bhashya. There is where you really understand Shankara's Brahma. So he has said it in half a verse. So all that he has summed up in half a verse. He has elaborated that in 1,000 verses also. Upadesha Sarasya. 1,000 verses the same thing as elaborated. So what do you want? The brief to be elaborated. Okay. Both ways are available. So I said, for this camp, I will not do a text. I will follow old school, sit down under a tree and teach. That's old school style. So sometimes I do that, sometimes I'll do a text. So this camp I decided, let us do it in this. Now he says, Brahman is Satyam, the reality. First one, Brahma Satyam. Brahman is Satyam, the reality. Okay, okay. Kim tat Brahman? What is that Brahman? Natural question. Brahma kya hai? Now there are a lot of definitions available all over the Upanishads and the Gita also. But I am going to take, this is what I said, those who have heard this verse from me before, I said I will do it slightly different. I am going to take the definition Vyasa uses in the Brahma Sutras. Brahma Sutras, the first sutra is Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Now thereafter, we have to start the analysis into what is Brahma, the inquiry into what is Brahma. The next sutra says, what is that Brahma? It says, Janmadhyasya Yataha. Yataha Yasmat Karna Asma Idam Vaichitri Kritam Jagat Agatam. That which is the cause, the Karanam, was Srishti Sthiti Bhanga, for the creation, manifestation, for the sustenance and the resolution of this creation, that is Brahma. So where does the Vakya come in? The sentence is, because Brahma Sutra has taken a definition, a very short, brief definition. But where is the Pramana Vakya? Pramana meaning? What's Pramana? Pramakaranam. That which gives you knowledge. A means of knowledge is called Pramana. Not authority or any other meaning like that. Pramakaranam, that which gives you knowledge. Therefore, the Upanishad is also taken as valid as Pramana, as perception. Quickly see that. You see it in every camp. Perception is the common Pramana that everyone uses. Born you use Pramana, perception. Then based on perceptual data you will have inference. Sound outside, there's a car going. You have a inference. Then you have arthapati, deductive logic, translated generally as presumption. Deductive. Why? You will make one inferential conclusion and from that deduce something else. This character comes to me. Your famous example. Pino Devadattaha Divana Bhunte. Hatta Gatta Devadatta. He comes to me. Overweight. Swami, I don't eat anything at all. Whole day I keep an eye on him. Correct? He doesn't eat at all. In the morning he is going to his room, in the night he has gone to his room. I am not going to follow him there. Units of privacy. Next morning, he comes out. He's fine. How did he sleep? The whole day is not eating, you are feeling hungry in the night. How did he sleep? So the presumption is he must have slept in the night. He must have eaten in the night before he went to sleep. He is nocturnal by nature. And if you examine his bed, I am sure there will be some crumbs around. I had a friend like that. Every day his maid had to change the sheets. Right? It's doctor. Presumption. Arthapatti, you are deducing something. From something, you are deducing. Upamana, comparison. This is like that. Oh, okay. Comparative knowledge. And cognizing things that are not there. Is Martin here? Martin is not here. Do you see he is not here? To see, light should be reflected from his eyes to you, from him to your eyes. Like there should be a reflection of light from the object to your eyes. If he is not there, how is he going to reflect the light? So with Martin Buddhi, you look around, you don't find anybody fitting you. This is how you cognize what is not there. Right? Sixth is Shabda. The sixth pramana is the Shabda. What is used is Shabda. Why? It has to be heard. Of course, in the form of words, sentences. In other words, the Veda. Upanishad forms a part of the Veda. The first part of the Veda dealing with Dharmartha Kama. Last part dealing with moksha. So we have seen all this elaborately. I'm just reminding you of that. So for moksha, Upanishad is a pramana. So defining Brahman, the story goes, Prabhu, a great Rishi, when he was young, before he had become a great Rishi, the son of Varuna, he goes to his father, but no more as son. Now he is going as student, disciple, and says, Adihi Devo Brahmi. My Lord, please teach me what is Brahman. Suna tha? Remember, he is grown up in a Gurukula. He has lived in this culture. This culture, no, ancient culture. So, he has heard about Brahman, and he has also heard that those who want moksha should know Brahman. If you really want to be free from your sense of finitude, from your existential angst, from your existential issues of finitude, loneliness, isolation, purposelessness, then freedom from all this is called moksha. Though we have this statement in India, usko moksha ho gaya, meaning he died. That's an euphemism. Moksha is freedom from your sense of finitude and your existential angst. If you want that, you should know what is Brahman. Now, I want something. How is the problem solved by knowing something? Because the search is for fulfillment. You will not be a fulfilled being unless you get rid of your sense of limitation. And to be totally fulfilled means no more limitation. Otherwise, I will be temporarily fulfilled. I wanted a job, I got it. Fulfilled. All the stress starts after that. I was lonely. I want to be fulfilled as a person. I want someone to love and care for, and someone to be loved and to be loved by someone. Okay, you found a partner in life. Temporarily. I don't have to explain it, you all know it. How it works. Except for the 2, 3, 4 people, there are quite a few people who are bachelors still. Don't worry. There is some girl for every one of you somewhere. So these are all partial fulfillment, not really fulfillment. These are all meant to manage your loneliness. Just imagine a situation. You are in love with someone. And when you are in love with someone, there is a certain need. It's a certain need-based love. And now you are in a conflict with the same person over some issue. The conflict becomes bigger, the need also becomes bigger. This is called marriage. But at the same time, it will help you manage your sense of isolation and loneliness. Manage. So, Dharma, Artha, Kama helps you manage. If you want freedom from it, from this very problem itself, moksha, doesn't matter whether you are married or single. Okay, moksha is not dependent on that. So, this, if you want moksha, you should know from it. So, Bhrigu goes to Brahma and says, what is Brahman? Please tell me what it is. Varuna is old school. Old school teacher. Tough guys. Yato imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat pretya vishanti iti yat brahma tapasa brahma vijijnasasva tapo brahmeti. This is Varuna's answer. That from which everything is come. That by which everything is sustained. That into which everything is resolved. That is Brahman. Know that to be good. Know Brahman by tapas. Let tapas itself be Brahman for you. Tapas is what here? Not standing on your head. Not standing in the midst of fires. Not doing all those breathing exercises when your body is on fire. No. Jnanamayam tapaha. Tasya brahmana. Jnanamayam tapaha. With respect to Brahman, tapas is the form of jnana. Therefore, literally speaking, what Janmadhyasya or what Varuna said is defining Brahman as Jagat Karanam. And if you look at these three statements carefully, you will find Brahman has to be both the intelligence being as well as the material cause. Right? Resolving point always has to be in the material. Ganpati, you get one eco-friendly Ganpati home. Made of what? Mud. And then what do you do? Visarjan, put it in a bucket of water. What happens? It resolves into what? Not into water, into the mud that it came from. Water was only a catalyst. Because you can gather all the mud out. So, the resolving point always has to be upadana karma, material cause. And for any creation, you need intelligence also. You need a lot of intelligence before behind creating anything. Try to make a good cup of coffee, filter coffee. A lot of intelligence is involved. Otherwise you get the coffee that you got to. All this other people from back door are laughing at the coffee. Because that coffee is not what. They have taken the coffee, decoction around it and put it there. But under it. Ask the Devantaris around the back door. Coffee. Coffee is empty or coffee. Or what the mommy makes at home. Lot of intelligence in a cup of coffee. Simple thing like that. Now we are looking at this whole variegated manifestation. My God. But some of those verses don't directly say that. You just said, Yato Umani Bhutani Jayanta. Correct? That's why he told the guy, think about it. Go. Sit down and contemplate about it. ज़्यादा बताने वाला नहीं. I'm not going to teach you elaborately. Go. Probably a lot of teaching has already happened. Contemplate on it, think about it. And then you see. The same idea is echoed in Mundaka. With showing both the material and the intelligence as one of the same thing. Yatha urnanavi srijate granadesha. I like how the spider creates a web and withdraws the web. Spider from the standpoint of the body is the material. From the standpoint of Mr. Spider or Madam Spider, he is the intelligent being. So the intelligence being, the intelligent cause, and the material cause is Brahman. Simple. So in other words, Ishvara is Brahman, right? Can anyone say Ishvara is not Brahman? Those who have read a lot, na, this problem will be there in your readings. Ishvara is Saguna Brahman. उसके ऊपर निर्गुणा ब्रह्म है. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. There is only one Brahman. There is only one. Then how Saguna Nirguna? I have 3 days now. 2 classes a day. So this is Ishvara. Gita Vishwarupa Darshanam is what? Ishvara Darshanam. Na bhavo vidite sataha, na sato vidite bhava. Of course, there it goes a little bit more. Sarvata parapanam cha, sarvata shirman loki. All that. Hands and legs everywhere, the whole manifest. This is Jagat Karma. There is more to it, shall come. This is only a partial understanding. Then he says that Brahman is Satyam. That Brahman is Satyam. What do you mean by Satyam? Abhaditam Satyam. Satyam is defined very easy. Yat trikala abhaditam tat Satyam. That which cannot be negated at any period of time is called Satyam. I am just giving you verbal meaning of each of the words. I have to link it all together, unfold the whole thing, all that I will do. Abhaditam Satyam. We come and go, Ishvara is always there. So this is the now comes. What about this Jiva? Either Jagadguru. Here is where the literal meaning doesn't fit in. Jivo Brahmaiva. Jiva is nothing but Ishvara, is Brahman. Jiva is nothing but Brahman. Hey, Brahman is, you said is Jagat Karma. Now you know why I said Jagat Karma. You think Jiva is Jagat Karma? Are you sure Shankara meant it? Yes, na aparaha, nothing else. Makes it very clear. In between he says, Jagat Mithya. What about the Jagat that you see? Mithya. Mithya is a very, very strange term. Would you like some technical definitions of Mithya? It's easy to understand without technicalities, but I thought maybe I should give you some technical definitions. The most common definition that you will be used to is yat abhasa matram. Abhasa matram. Abhasa matram means that which is only an appearance. Like what? The famous example that you will use for Mithya is what? Rope snake. Isn't that the most common definition that you will use? Rope snake, किधर भी जाते वही rope snake is. Everywhere I go, Mithya is rope snake. That's how we use. Yet abhasa. This world is abhasa matram. Is it just an appearance? You walk into a fist, you will know how much of an appearance it is. You will see stars in daylight. It is not abhasa. The stars may be abhasa. No, so that definition is applicable. That is Mithya, all right, but it is only meant for all these illusions that you see. It is not valid for this. Another definition is yat trikalam na tishtati. That which does not abide in all three periods of time. That which does not abide in all three periods of time, past, present, future. Yes, that is applicable. Anything abides all three periods of time? Phone, for example. I thought the phone I was using before this would at least abide in two periods of time, present and future, because I used it for 7 years. But then it started giving way. Nothing is permanent. And nothing that you experience is permanent. Therefore, that is another definition of Mithya. That is applicable to the world to an extent at least. Because anything you experience in the world is not. Yet, trikalam na tishtati. Another definition. Yat rupena ghatnati tad vyabhicharati. Yat rupena nishtata. You saw, okay, this is this. But it changes. It is subject to change. Yesterday's idli will become what? Today's idli fry in all the Udupi restaurants. कल का इडली बच गया क्या करेगा? बेस्ट इडली फ्राई, मसाला इडली, all that will become. Modification. You do that at home also. Leftover, you have to make something out of it. And why waste is correct thing. Why waste it? And the other definition is adhisthana ananyatvam. That which is not separate from the cause. This is one of the best definitions used. Adhisthana ananya. What are you seeing? A kurta? What is it made of? Cloth. Is the kurta different from the cloth? Is there something called kurta? For this Diwali, you are going to give me a gift. You are going to make a kurta but not use any material. It will be like the emperor's new clothes. The emperor will fall for it, not me. Your child will call. Adhisthana Ananya. To make it short, if you look at all these definitions. Now, why have you given 3-4 definitions? Adhisthana Ananyatvam is enough. That means what? To put it in simple language, a dependent reality is called Mithya. A dependent, something that exists depending upon someone else or something else. Like I exist because of my father-in-law, for example. Dependent reality. Then where are the other definitions there? Nuances. To cover sides. Because how do you explain an illusion? Like snake on the road. That's also Mithya. That is also Mithya. That's not, though that is a prominent example given. When you are dealing with the world, Jagat Mithya, then other definitions will have to come. Right now, from what we have seen in this class, Adhisthana Ananyatvam works well. It doesn't work well enough because we have not yet dealt with the Adhisthana in this class. Then I have heard it elsewhere. In this class, but Trikalam Tishtati, that which does not abide in 3 periods of time, that works. That works. Because you know, it's common sense, that nothing lasts for permanent. Nothing is permanent. In your marriage vows, you say, until death do us part. After that, Kada Bhava, Swamiji, you are from the Hindu culture. Very good. 7 जन्म के लिए साथ रहता है. वो नहीं होगा. 7 जन्म. ओके. 7 जन्म के लिए साथ रह जाओगे. 700 years, 1000 years पकड़ो gap between them. इतना ही ना. It is not Trikalam Tishtati. The world was created a billion years ago, will end a billion years ago. You are talking about 1000 years. In the history of India, what is 1000 years? 10,000 year old culture minimum. 10%. That's assuming that both of them are going to be born in India again next year. No guarantee. Like last time I was in China. Before that I was in the middle. Before that I was in India. ऐसा थोड़ा दुनिया देख के आया है. पहली बार ये दुनिया में बहुत हो गया, आगे वेदांत में बैठी. So what is the guarantee? Even if it is, it is not Trikala Bhaditam. Satyam is Trikala Bhaditam. Jagat is not Trikala. I am just giving you all the direct meanings. Okay? I still have to go into a lot of implications. Jiva is Brahman. ये कैसा है? If you take literally, Jiva cannot be Brahman. Therefore, after Shankara, some writers came. They had their own interpretation of the same statement. No, when he meant Jiva is Brahman, he didn't mean Jiva is Brahman exactly. He meant Jiva is part of Brahman. You got Vishishta Dvaita. Jiva is part of Brahman. Because you are part of the world, no? And you should have manifested the world. Brahman is manifested. Therefore, you are part of it. And after the other writer, you will become Brahman like with all your bhakti and your meditation and everything, you will become like Brahman. Ananta Kalyana Guna Sampanno Bhavati. All the Kalyana Guna, all the beautiful qualities will come into you. With the pure Vedas. But Shankara is very clear. Jiva Brahman. He probably foresaw that people will misinterpret. Therefore he said, Na aparaha, for emphasis. Nothing else. Don't interpret. It is not subject to interpretation. It is subject to understanding. Na aparaha. Though it's not really necessary, it becomes very important that na aparaha. You remember one thing, when you are listening to Vedanta, every little word becomes important. You miss a word, you are in problems. It's not like listening to a katha, like you are listening to Ramayana, in between you doze off. Because generally Ramayana kathas are late night, after dinner. You doze off and get up after a few minutes, Rama is still in the forest. बहुत कुछ होता है. You do that here, you will be in the forest, okay? So if you miss that apara, you will be subject to misinterpretations. Every word is used deliberately, choice, with choice. So now we are in a bit of a context. If you look at the literal meaning, some things fit, some things don't fit. Because again, like how Janmadesthi Yataha is definition of Brahman, Jiva is also clear, no? Who is the Jiva? Tri Shariravan, one who has got the three Shariras. Sthula Sharira, across the body. Sukshma Sharira, that consists of the prana, mind, reasoning, memory, that which comes into the body at birth, leaves the body on death. That is also Jiva. And it also has a Karana Sharira, Avidya and your great unconscious. Avidya and the unconscious, where all your karma, samskaras, etc. are there. Karana Sharira. That's the base for your personality. So where the personality manifests. In deep sleep, that's where you go. Karma, phala, etc. is connected there. Karana Sharira. So this is Jiva. And of course, who is the person who says all this is meant? Ahankara, I. The conscious being. You are a sentient conscious being. You are a sensuous conscious. You are in spite of putting it in, how is it belief? You are a sensuous conscious being who has these three shariras. Now that is equating with Brahman, ये कैसा हो सकता है? How can that be? So a little bit more of the Jiva has to be understood. A little bit more about Brahman has to be understood. Now, you have indicated Brahman as Jagat Karma. Is the Jagat permanent? Is the Jagat permanent? Jagat meaning, I am not talking about this world, this planet. I am talking about the whole universe, multiverse, 7 dimensions up, 7 dimensions below, 14 dimensional world. Science has admitted the possibility of 11 dimensions. With the latest theory, string theory, etc., the bending of space, all that. It talks about possibility of 11 dimensions. He mentioned 14, doesn't matter. But are these 14 dimensions permanent? Obviously, if there is a karanam, a cause, it must have come at some time and gone at some time. Srishti and pralaya. There is a time for creation, a time for resolution. Therefore, it is not permanent. Even in science, you can't take it as permanent. Big Bang must have happened. What you call 0 time. Then plus T1, T2, all I think will start. Explosion, expansion. Then if there is an expansion, gravitational forces should take over. Once the explosive forces have spent itself, gravity should take over and bring it back to the big crunch. Isaac Asimov. The big bang and the big crunch. So back into potential condition. Super dense matter. Then explode. Science, from the standpoint of science. From the Puranic standpoint, religious standpoint. Same thing. Put it differently. One is dialectically good, one is scientifically good. Further kitna? Both are conceptual. Don't say science is not conceptual. Science is conceptual. That's how you start. You look at the data available, form a concept, see whether there is fresh data proving these concepts, because from this concept then these things should be there. You see that is there, some of it will be there. But when you gather data about, some will not fall within the theory. Once that what doesn't fall into the concept becomes more than 30%, you will start looking for new theories, new concepts. This is how science progresses. That's why there is a development in science. The nature of science is. So either you put it scientifically, you put it dialectically, but Jagat cannot be permanent. That is why, if it is not permanent, what is the source material? Can you see why the whole scientific movement is going into that? What is the source material? Finding that goddamn particle. And once you find it, fresh questions will come up. Naturally, fresh questions will come up. If you don't find it, many more questions will come. So the whole attempt is what? Finding it. And here it is seen, we are saying that Jagat is Mithya. Trikalam Natishrati, that much definition is there. Don't worry, I am going to more definitions. I will show that all 4 definitions are applicable, including Abhasa Matra. And Brahman is said as Satyam. Therefore, it should be Trikala Abhadita. ऐसा कुछ है? The question is, how can there be something? Mark my words. How can there be something which is Trikala Abhadita? Because when you think something, it is subject to time and space. If it is subject to time and space, it cannot be Trikala Abhadita. If you are saying there is something, there should be an observer to prove that it is there, isn't it? So one interesting question to ask the scientists is, who is the observer of the Big Bang, if there was an event? Or do you think the observer came later? Because in science, consciousness is an absolute of matter. You see, the whole can of worms open up. That one question. So, Brahman has been presented as Satyam, and it cannot be a thing. At the same time, can you say there need not be something that is Satyam? Can you say that? Why are you even postulating something? Because to say that this body in motion, this is a body in motion. To say that accurately, you have to be free from that framework of motion. From that framework, you have to be. So when you say everything is finite, everything is limited, there has to be a framework which is different from this finite things. For a change, I am using only scientific arguments. You need a framework. How can you say everything is finite? Do you know what is infinite? No. Is there something called infinite? There must be. Why? Because we are saying this is finite. If two cars are going at exactly the same speed and there is no other reference, will a person sitting in one car looking at the other car say that that car is moving? You will not be able to say. You can say even both are moving same because you are looking outside this side. All the trees are going back. So both of us are moving. A child will say trees are moving, we are saying. So you need some framework. It's an important point. Why? Because somewhere we recognize these things for ourselves. Even without teaching. So in the dim recesses of our mind, there is this thing, yeah, everything is finite. What is your framework for telling that? Everything is conditioned by time and space. How can you say that? You can say this is because I am standing apart from that time that is affecting this. But I am looking at my body also and saying, aging body. "25 years ago, art form, martial art, I would kick somebody in the head." No, I will play like a catch with 100 kicks, 1 after, no problem. With 10 kicks, catch us. What is aging? That means you are from a reference which is slightly different, isn't it? Have you seen the trend in this argument? It has to be different, otherwise you can't see it. How does a car, the car says it is moving by the instruments. So how does the car say it is moving? The speedometer. How does the speedometer? By measuring revolutions on weight on the ground which is stationary. Can you see? You need the reference point. So what is your reference point now? What is it? Trikarna tishtati. Okay. Nothing exists in all three periods of time. Came into being at some time, will be destroyed. Non-functional. cannibalize the person. We are all going to be cannibalized. When you die, what happens to you? If you are a Christian or a Muslim, you become food for worms. You will never eat. If you are a Parsi, you become food for the birds, the vultures. If you are a Hindu, you do very nice. We burn the body and put the ashes into the river. Yes, and the ashes through the water comes to the field and you become pumpkin for your grandchildren. Correct? The ashes are carried by the river somewhere. You become pumpkin for your grandchildren. But to say that, what is your frame? What is the ground here? So we notice in this class I'm only raising questions. Only raising questions. And we will see the answers.